Minded Motown here. I am late as I am with everything for my blog, but I thought I'd give it a try despite heavy reluctance, you can say. But a couple of Twitter folks were trying to encourage me, and I thought I might as well try this out for once. The topic is what 20-something bloggers means to me, and I guess you can say it actually means a lot more than I thought. I've had a good portion of today to think about what in God's name I was going to say on this thing, and I realized that for me, 20-something bloggers is more than just a networking community. It's it's an outlet for finding blogs that I never would have discovered otherwise. Sure, I could have gone through people's blog roll or attempted to look through the comments they received, but 20SB gives me profiles that puts me in touch with what somebody truly is, who they are, what they care about, and what might keep me actually reading what they have to say. And I think that in itself is pretty awesome. And I could talk about, well, it's great for meeting people, but I can't get my ass to a single one of the meetups, so unfortunately I haven't met any of the bloggers, and I only know about 2 or 3 in real life from before we all joined 20SB, but I can honestly say that I've made friends. Sure, they're not friends I can walk down the street and talk to on a regular basis, but there's people I can text message or email or just say hey to and ask how their day was, and it's just the same as me going across the street to my best friend's house. There are people who I know when I've been crying and needed somebody to talk to have been there for me, and that's been amazing. It's more than a blogging network. It's a community of friends and people who genuinely care about each other because we're all in it together. And you have people who hit 30 and they're like, should I leave? Should I not be part of 20SB anymore? But we're all in that generation. We're all in this span, and we're all part of something bigger. We can all relate to each other as not teens anymore, but just entering this crazy real-life adulthood, this post-college existence that we're all trying to muddle through somehow. I think I joined 20SB about a day after I started blogging. It was within no period of time whatsoever that I became part of the forums. I was regularly talking to everybody. I was immersing myself, no backspace here to fix that, immersing myself into the community, and it became just like a neighborhood, like any other community in real life, but it just happened to be on the internet. And considering I spend probably 30 of my 40 working hours a week on my computer, it's a great outlet to meet more and more people than I have in the actual community I live in. I began blogging about a year and a half ago and joined 20SB around the same time, and I didn't have very many friends in this area. I was still pretty fresh to North Carolina, only a year in. I was still trying to figure out who my real friends were, who were just the people who wanted to hang out with me because I was fun but wouldn't be there if I needed somebody, all that stuff. And it was as if I found a whole group of new friends that I could relate to, talk to, and just feel completely at ease with at all times. And for me, in moving to a new environment, that was something I needed, and 20SB gave me that. They gave me that peace I was looking for here in North Carolina and at the time couldn't find, and for that, I'm pretty damn grateful, you can say. I'm rambling, but I guess to me 20-something bloggers is a lot more than just a network of bloggers who happen to be in the same age range. It's people who genuinely want to talk to each other, get to know each other, and invest in somebody else's life, and I appreciate that. The people who comment on my blog are majority of people who are from 20-something bloggers. And I go back to theirs, and it's like keeping up with a friend despite distances. I don't have to meet them. I don't have to know who they are face to face. I feel like I know who they are, and it's because of 20SB. And maybe I answered this question, and maybe I didn't, but hopefully you get a sense of what 20SB truly means to me. And I guess this completes my first vlog. It was not as scary as I thought, but let me tell you, when you spend a half an hour fixing your makeup and finding the right place in your house where the lighting is as least yellow as possible, thanks to my energy-saving bulbs, it becomes pretty damn difficult to some extent. Alright, now I'm feeling awkward again. Maybe I'll vlog again, maybe not, but at least you got a little taste of who I am. And I'm completely certain that my mouth is moving not in sync with the words that you're hearing, and I'm sorry for that, because I know it can be freaking annoying. Alright, have a good Tuesday.